go back to the channel to take it to Drag Quest 2020. Last video ended with Zabuera's transformation, so we're gonna see that fight with them and the people on the ground, maybe like an equal go back and forth between what's happening in Kingdom's castle that they infiltrated. Kilvern now wants to kill Aven seriously this time, like no playing it off, no jokes, no nothing. He has a new mask after Aven broke it. King Worm was saying, oh, Aven messed up by either not killing him or letting him go so that they can have like another serious battle, which anyways, so there's that. But the Mistvern also came back, so they would have to fight Kilvern and then go through Mistvern and then finally get to Kingvern. Or I don't know if they're gonna start splitting up, like Aven will stay back to fight Kilvern and then he'll go after fighting those monsters outside. We're just gonna go and hold back Mistvern and then them go to Kingvern. I could see that happening, but we'll see with how these episodes go. So not further ado, let's continue. The other hero, the other hero, Ignova. So it's focusing on them for now, right? Maybe. If he's still like in there, the same shape and form, like this isn't really his like transformation. He's just hiding behind. Ooh. I mean, like, you train with him, so you might know some sort of attacks he could, I don't know, there's no sort of die here, and the title is The Other Hero, which I said is you. I didn't think I'd see Crocodile and be picked up by his head at all, considering how big he is. Y'all better not kill Nova now. I don't know him that well, but ooh. And how did you learn of this attack? Is it literally draining his life out? For an attack that's not even guaranteed to work or make contact. Now you know you gotta make Nova a sword. He has to live after this. Even a little. So if he stops with all your like look at him. This looks like years of damage. How old are you too? What life sword? What is that really gonna do? No hope, not even like a chat, no, like. Please listen, you'll get a sword after this, you must. He's made everyone a weapon. I don't get how characters, like, their thought process with that. If I can make a single scratch, then it was enough. It really isn't. If that's not going to change anything, like he's literally saying. Dying in vain, there's no difference. If I can make a scratch, it'll go down in history. No! Is he dying then? We got a whole flashback. This has nothing to do with his decision now. You're not saving nobody with a scratch. Inspiring courage. Oops. Oh, I'm not like laughing at the tears. It's like that he used to be so selfish. Oh, I was thinking that this attack would also maybe give Lombardic the courage to also keep attacking. His sword broke. But why? You're gonna die here? Will he die here? A whole life blade. Oh, in the shoulder. Still, like, after his whole, like, after telling him why he decided to do this, Lombardic still wants to prevent him from risking his life with an attack that only did scratch and whatnot. I don't know. Let's hear it. Bro didn't even flinch. If he's not moving to this, that literally wouldn't even probably have left a scratch. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Look how symbolic. His blood on one end and Nova's on the other. I'm glad he didn't really get inspired by that, because I'm still like, you're gonna leave a scratch for the tiny bit of courage might inspire everyone when they know they can't do anything. But it maybe still inspired Lombardic to do something. I'm so sorry. So you're gonna try the life blade? That's what I'm saying. Like in terms of years, what's your blade gonna do? You're like 16. Sorry. You had an ultimate weapon you weren't gonna use until Nova did all this, or you didn't think it was worth using here. But I don't even know, because this wouldn't have been in play if he didn't do what he did. It's just crazy that, I mean, also I wouldn't want to have used my ultimate weapon on Zabueda, but it seems like there's no choice. Why did it have to be transported in that transformer head? No one's really done that on the show, huh? I was thinking the same thing. After last episode with was last episode? Maybe last episode with Ivan's sword. I was looking at them a lot. But it looks better than the basic sword. Is he like moving so fast because he hasn't moved the blades yet? I'm wondering. He's gonna start sliding off. Oh, they're just too strong. It's like the equivalent of a life sword. It's like, I don't have to do what you did, Nova, but it'll do it for me. It'll take it on its own will. It's so crazy he has to use this on Zabueda. Will he scare him to submission though? Nah. He's gonna drown in the blood. Damn, really in 4. The swords are one-time use? You spent a century making that and you had to use it on Zabueda. I am so sorry. Was that not supposed to happen? Because he's never used it before. That's why he said he was scared. I am... Created a sword that is too powerful. So you've dealt with this type of injury before. I swear it crumbled. For how long? I'm wondering if he was just procrastinating, which why it took a century. Still a prototype. It didn't take up that much every time. Frustration of being too strong to wield a weapon. That's a crazy weakness. A weakness you could low-key kind of flex, but it's annoying all the same. You're too strong to wield any sort of weapon, and a weapon you think strong enough to withstand your power damages you. As it wasn't even you, Evan. It's for you. For how long though? You said it's happened before. For a while, and you'll be dead by then, maybe. Crazy. You want to like train under him to be a blacksmith? That's the only way. There's no way he's gonna take your arms or like, you know. I like this future for Nova. I swear, if I see Zabueda itched up in a corner, there's just no way. He literally doesn't die. He's a cockroach. Okay, yes, please kill him. We cannot end this episode without his death. Even if we don't see it, we know, like, I don't know, just die, just die. gosh. Okay, that one episode was really good. It was titled, yes, The Other Hero. I thought it'd be more focused on Nova, and then we had a Nova and Lambitic episode. I didn't expect the Lambitic. I don't even know really what I would. Well, I didn't expect his part in this episode since it was titled The Other Hero, so I thought Noah was gonna risk his life and all that, which what he started to do. I'm glad he stopped him, and him becoming an apprentice to become a blacksmith to finish his sword for him, pay back. He'll become his arms for him because it'll take very long for his own arms to heal. That must be annoying too. That happened before, so we're working on it again to make it withstand it this time. And again, like you knew you're gonna have the same consequence because it wasn't done, but you had to do something. But I like that ending for Noah. I say ending because I don't know, our future, you know, ending for his story. I don't think we're gonna go back to see much of it. Maybe until like after the fight we see him of like everyone's their outcome, their future, like where they are. So we'll probably see that with Nova and Lambitic. But yeah, nice episode, and I'm glad we got to witness that growth from Nova at the short episodes. In the short amount of episodes he was in. Okay, the survivor from hell. I don't know, I'm thinking Kilburn. It can't be mentioning Zabueta because you're very easy to kill right now. I just can't see Crocodile just like literally executing him. So I don't know how Zabueta is going to be dealt with. Him listening to him already is annoying me. He's gone. I will say, he looks knocked out. He doesn't look dead. And if he is dead, that's a crazy way of like showing him. I was gonna say, I really didn't expect that like direct hit. Ooh, crazy, crazy. There's no need to feel like pity or sad or mourn what he's become. But I get it because Zabueta's been around for a long time as well. Just like Hadrar. So his death, I guess, should linger a bit. This one looks like something. I just can't. That sounds like him. I was saying the way we didn't see their fight, but he just fell off the castle. Damn. What's your stance gonna be? That insinuates a fight. But then after with what happened with Hadrar, I don't even know what he knows. I don't think he. Maybe you could have felt it, right? The state he was in when he died, the emotions he felt. But we don't need him and he'll go fight again and again and again and again. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, that's why I said, what is your stance? Are you gonna help? But I can't see that. But it's like, is there even a need to fight? Oh yeah, Hadra's dead. You shouldn't be around. Not thinking. Oh. New form? Oh, the survivor from hell too. That would be him. Wow. Hmm. I don't think. I don't know. With they're very like one with Hadra, right? The tigers and all that. Now you look just like him. You're like a reincarnation. You're like his son. I feel like you would be more like Hadra. I don't know if maybe you would fight Hyunkul again, but would it be like all serious or to the death? But you literally came back with the I can't die in vain to I can't die in vain. He said he said something about Hyunkul, okay? So that's how I'm confused and like what his stance is, what we gonna do here. And Pop said in the end, like, Hadra was a friend. He died like a friend. So that all would be for naught, really, if him comes back reincarnated as the Hadra enemy again. No, like, I don't want a him turned Hadra enemy. This is, especially after the Hadra died. So I don't know what is resonating within him, what he feels, what he knows, memories or something, what comes with the hair. But I don't want that. Yeah, literally a Hadra versus Dai again, but him Hadra versus Hyunkul. Star Emperor cross slash. I don't even know how he was holding it again. Aren't you supposed to stay? She needs to stay and take your med. Make her more comfortable. You've been holding her in that position for like 10 episodes now. Just being exhausted and then being punched in your gut. Oh, are we gonna have like what happened to him? The one person's name he didn't call it was Evan. First I thought he was talking about him, but he used to despise Evan. He wanted to kill him once. I think he's talking about Evan. Bro, the way they define Hyunko's cheeks is very funny to me. And I only noticed that when I was editing, because when they did that close-up shot. Anyways. Oh, that, okay, now she was Evan. I swear he was a shadow before. Because if he wasn't, that's a spoiler. I just overlooked the fact that Dai is low-key, or literally, royalty. Okay, and now, the silver-haired him. Sorry. I swear, like, you should have stayed now. Doesn't mean he automatically got, like, strength back. It's just... You're being greedy. You know he wasn't fit for this. Like, fit? He wasn't prepared for a battle like this. Where's your bloody scribe? Where's your grand cross? Where's this and that? This is beyond chess. I need to see what this battle results in. Like, what's the lesson? Who... You know what I mean? An up close and personal Grand Cross? Would you get hit by it too? Go straight through you? Yeah, it'll kill you too. Not if it hit you, because dude was already on you. If it just... If he did it. If it was able to do it. So what do you want, a cookie? I just need to watch and not react, because then they might show something and then it's like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. This fight wasn't necessarily on fair terms, in like terms of your guys' conditions. He had a whole power up in evolution. He is literally Hadra 2.0, and you've been fighting on our weekend, and we're fighting all those things till he came around. Oh yeah, he did say that one thing. I was walking very slowly. Missed. So maybe they're caught up with the other thing he sent. You underestimate them. I did not expect them to actually fight you. This is the second time. I don't know what else you can do. And I think he used it enough. It's like, your aim isn't to kill him, it's just to defeat him. And Hyunko's still gonna get up and continue trying. I don't know if you would go and finish him off, but now that that's done, what would you do? Go and kill the rest of them? Which literally would make no sense. It literally goes against how Hadra died. Right, or a knuckle. It's still made of flesh and bone. Yeah, if you want to know who was the first, they pan to the spear. So I was thinking myself, who would be the first? And then the spear really gave me the answer, Lockhart. Don't call it that. Yeah, I'm like, there's no way your face is still intact, so the only possibility is that it didn't even connect. But how did you not feel it? He can't even feel his attack either, his own or a knuckle. Poor him, bro. He's been through everything. He's tried everything, fighting Hyunko. Look at this transformation. He's literally the embodiment of Hadra now. Also, with his fight with him before this, when he fell off after the bloody scride, I still didn't want to see a fight with them, sure, but I guess it was just too like quick and him's gone. Like, that was so, this is needed to kind of finally close off a battle with like each of the royal guards, how Mom and Pop have their fights. Look at the hair. Come on. The pain of living. This would be the only outcome I suspect. I just didn't want to put too much pressure on it. Because with... No. He really is. He looks like Hadar. He's talking like Hadar. And it's better than him just coming back like, oh, I'll fight with you guys now because of what I felt with Hadar when he died. And now I'm like, Hadar's spirit is residing with me. I have us here, so let's be on good terms. The fight was needed. It's like a precursor to like, okay, now he'll fight with them. If it wasn't for this, it would have been like kind of unbelievable in a way, in a sense. Oh my gosh, this is King Vern's things. It must be. I mean, because in Chester's war pawns across the board. He sent a chessboard, bro. Oh, so it's not like he made more. There was just more yet to be seen. The king. This is... Well, this could be the time for Crocodile and them to pull up. Not that I can see it. But, you know, it'll be very reassuring. Fighting when they survive this. You're not doing a damn thing. I am so sorry. I don't even think it's gonna resemble a battle. You're in no shape or form to fight them. I literally assumed that he wasn't given a king. Hadar wasn't given a king because then Hadar takes on the role of that while his other pieces, you know, just with King Vern, I thought, so if he has his other pieces, because he did make Simi, he would be the king in place of all that. But there really is a king piece. Wow. And it's all Hyunko. Why is Hyunko getting into all this by himself? This is the third thing coming at him from when he stayed back just to protect from the underworld monsters. And then him came. And the rest of these chess pieces are coming. But Crocodile and them are up here now. I don't see any hope in that assistance, but it'll be something. But yeah, these 3 episodes were really good. We had with Nova and Lamberek, and then yeah, and then him came back in the 2nd episode, and then we had the continuation of that with this 3rd episode, Silverhaired. The Silverhaired him, and the second one was the Star from Hell. The first one was the other hero. There we go. But I really like these episodes. I really like these episodes with the him when him coming back and then threatening to fight Hyunko. I was not having it. I did not want to see it. If you're back like this, we're wasting an ally, really. But I didn't want to put it like that, because since they didn't fight, it's like if he did become one, then that's just weird. But they had a fight. We seen the hair come out of him's head. You just see the change in him. And then Hyunko just says, I take your death, not your life. Go to my friends, they'll heal you. Join us. Not really join us. Like, even if you don't want to, like, I'm telling you to live for your friends. That was a nice scene as well. I'm imagining it to be like, you know, a replica of Dai's fight with Hadrar. So then we'll see him die in a similar way, because he looks, I don't know, right? I thought it wouldn't make sense. I'm not looking forward to this, right? The only way it would make me happy is if what we got happened, right? And then when Hadrar died and Pop said, in the end, he was our friend, right? Surprising with the tears Hadrar shed, and how he, after the fight, you know, he didn't want Kilvern to interfere. He, in his weakened state, protected Pop. That scene in the fire, the flames from the underworld, it was a nice scene, right? Okay, all the leading up to when Hadrar died, Pop was saying in the end he was our friend. And then we had him coming back looking like Hadrar with the silver hair. And then after the fight with him and Hyunko, he's a friend. In the end, he was a friend. He's back now, necessarily reincarnated in him. And he will be an ally or play the role of such. I don't know. He won't be their enemy. He's like a friend. It's just, I feel like it's a nice parallel. Or like they low-key foreshadowed that in the end he was a friend, and him comes back looking like Hadrar, a reincarnated Hadrar. And now, after the battle with Hyunko, he's a friend. He's a friend. I like that. I really do. I really did. And it was because of that very same line, in the end he was a friend, for him to come back and just want to continue fighting. I was like going against the way Hadrar died as a friend, right? I was just thinking of that line from Pop the entire time. It's like, if he died as a friend, you're here to kill Hyunko and fight him, and then what would you do after? Would you kill the rest of them? But now he's the friend that Hadrar died as. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyways, I have nothing else to mention about these 3 episodes, so I'm just going to end this video here. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like if you didn't. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.